Welcome to Webb City Cardinals softball on KNEO 91.7 FM with live audio and video online at kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're listening to the official pregame show of the Webb City Lady Cardinals. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
Get set for softball here this afternoon on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network as they welcome the Carthage Tigers to town. Along with studio producer Roberta Foster back in our KNEO studios, Tim Workman along with Will Hedrick here with you to bring you this afternoon's ball games. The Cardinals had a couple of games earlier this week, dropped a 2-1 decision here on Monday night to Nevada, and then on Tuesday night fell victim to some home runs as Republic's power came back to get us as they hit 4 home runs that day, and Cardinals made it interesting in the top of the 7th as 2 singles and an error loaded the bases up. Abby Sargent drove home 1 run with a sac fly after Lily Hall took and got hit with a pitch. Addie Brown walked, and that put the bases loaded with 2 outs, and that was a tying run down at second, but the next batter grounded out to first, and that game came to an end with a 5-3 loss. This game right here today has some implications as it is a conference game in the West Division. Carthage won their first West Division contest. Webb City obviously lost theirs on Tuesday, so to stay in the hunt for the West Division crown, this would be a good game here for the Lady Cardinals to pull out, and they're also common district opponents. So as we get closer to the seedings, as the season has come, it's getting close to the end as there's only about 2 weeks and a couple of days left in the regular season. So it gets going pretty fast here as the calendar turns to October. So a couple of things to play for today, conference-wise, bragging rights with Carthage, and district. So we'll talk more about today's game in Lady Cardinal softball after this 3-minute break as we continue our countdown to first pitch. Sponsored by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. You're listening to the Cardinal pregame here on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network. Back in 3 minutes.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic, once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's Student Night at Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Who Hot Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Range Line Road in Joplin. More information online at whohot.com.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride. at Missouri Southern State University.
Proud to support the Cardinals and serve the Webb City and surrounding areas is Madison Pet Clinic. Located at 1631 South Madison in Webb City, they specialize in pet surgery, wellness exams, and vaccinations. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5:30 and Saturday 8 to noon. Madison Pet Clinic is a proud supporter of the Webb City Cardinals. 673-2455 or online at madisonpetclinic.com. Go Cardinals!
Back here at Webb City as we continue our countdown to first pitch and get ready for Lady Cardinal softball here with the Carthage Tigers. These clubs come into today's ball game. Carthage 15-8, your Lady Cardinals 11-5. They both have played 6 different common opponents so far this season, with both clubs getting wins over Glendale, Nixa Ozark, and Waynesville. They both have lost to Kickapoo, and against Republic, they've split as Carthage was able to win over the Tigers, and we lost on Tuesday night there. So that's kind of the rundown of the different teams each one's played. As far as the matchup since 2007, Cardinals do hold a 21-6 advantage and a perfect 5-0 postseason over the Carthage Tigers. Carthage so far this year started out with a 6-game winning streak as they won the Morrisville tournament to start the season. And then this last week at Branson went 2-3, and then so far this week they've been able to take down Parkview at Parkview, and they also traveled to Branson and came home with the win. The Lady Cardinals will have today's ball game, and then over the weekend will take a trip up to Warrensburg where they'll take part in the University of Central Missouri tournament. When we come back, we will have the keys to winning in today's starting lineup as we continue our countdown to first pitch, sponsored by Burpo Family Chiropractic, Express RX in Webb City, and Who Hot Mongolian Grill. You're listening to Cardinal Pregame here on the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Body and Soul Transformation, located at 1703 Falcon Suite C in Webb City, is a 10,000 square foot, 24-hour fitness center and specialized personal training facility. They offer a variety of group fitness classes. They now accept silver sneakers and have classes for seniors. They also hold kids and youth events. They have something to offer everyone in the family and even have a kids zone for busy parents. Body and Soul Transformation in Webb City, 417-553-0757, or online at bodysoultransformation.com.
Price Family Insurance and Financial Services has been caring for clients since 1990 and is still here to take care of all your insurance needs, from auto, home, business, life, and health insurance to group health insurance for businesses, plus financial services. To find out more information, call the dedicated team at Price Family Insurance and Financial Services today at 417-673-8338 or stop by and see them at 100 South Main Street in Webb City. You can also learn more online at pricefamilyinsurance.com.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
Webb City Sports is sponsored by Nick Myers, certified public accountant, located in Webb City at 2nd and Main, next door to City Hall, offering tax preparation and planning for personal and business taxes. Plus, they offer bookkeeping services and QuickBooks setup and training services. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nick Myers CPA at 2nd and Main in Webb City, with offices also in Joplin and Anderson. More information online at nickmyerscpa.com or 417-673-4200.
The Webb City Booster Club is proud to support Webb City student athletes. The Booster Club works with parents, community volunteers, and businesses to enrich the experience of Webb City High School athletics. They would like to encourage anyone interested in making an impact on our student athletes to consider joining the Booster Club. If you are an individual, family, or business and would like more information on joining the Boosters, you can stop by the Booster trailer that is at all Cardinal home games, or you can find them on Facebook at Webb City Athletic Booster Club. Webb City Booster Club wishes all their athletes an amazing year. Go Cards!
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
And back here in Webb City, the national anthem has just finished up. Olivia Nieberg's taking her final warm-up pitches. So let's move into the Keys to Winning, sponsored by Missouri Southern State University. Qualifying first-time freshmen are eligible to receive up to $20,000 in scholarships automatically at Missouri Southern State University. Learn more at mssu.edu/Moso Merit and apply today. For the Cardinals, I think it's pretty simple. We got to throw strikes, which we did at Republic, but sometimes those strikes were just a little too good. So we need to make sure we are hitting the spots and try to keep these Carthage Tigers off balance. And then we need to put a little scoring on, as we've had a limited amount of runs here in the last couple of games. So as we get ready to get set here, we'll go with the Papa John's and Reeves Tire starting lineup as we get them to the plate, because we're ready to go here, as Olivia Nieberg will face the leadoff batter for Carthage, the left fielder Avon Willis. First pitch will miss down low for a ball. Game time starting right here at 4:57, 78 degrees. Slight breeze blowing in from center. Once again, Nieberg misses, and the count's now 2-0. Lady Cardinals in their white uniforms today, all white with red trim, red socks. Carthage wearing blue with white trim, as Willis will foul that off for strike one. 2-1 the count, just underway here. Nieberg delivers another pitch missing off the plate, and the count's now 3-1 strike. Missing upstairs with the next pitch, and Willis has drawn a leadoff walk here for the Carthage Tigers.
Batting number 7.
Ashlyn Brust, the shortstop for the Carthage Tigers, will be next. Wears number 7 on the jersey. Nieberg delivers, and it's bunted right back to Nieberg up. Oh, she booted it just a little bit and unable to make a play, as Brust will be on with an error on the pitcher, and the Tigers now have 2 on with nobody out, and third baseman Jenna Calhoun now coming to the plate. So not the start Lady Cardinals we're looking for. As the next pitch is popped up right back to Nieberg, snap throw to first, as the second baseman Lily Hall was covering, but not in time as both Tiger runners were able to get back. And so there's one out, but now we face the cleanup hitter here for Carthage in Lexa Youngblood. First pitch CC's on the outer half for strike one. So the 0-1 pitch from Nieberg, missing upstairs. Now the glove of Rooms, and both runners will move up on the wild pitch.
Well, that's huge, Tim, because now that the runners have moved up, that takes away a much more easy double play. It's still, of course, possible, but now it makes a double play to get out of the inning a lot harder.
Fouled off into the right side netting as Youngblood is now the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Nieberg right here would really like a strikeout. As Will has mentioned, the force play now taken off. Infield playing in as everybody is up. Grounded out to second base. Lily Hall up with it quickly, but down to her knees, and a toss to first is the only place she had, as the Tigers, Avon Willis, will come home to score, and now the Tigers have grabbed a quick 1-0 lead here in the first inning. That'll bring up the second baseman, Lottie Youngblood. First pitch she sees up and in for ball 1. So that wild pitch does come back to hurt the Cardinals just a little bit. Next pitch missing upstairs to Lottie Youngblood. And the count's now 2 balls and no strikes. Drilled right in towards the Tigers dugout, and got one of the assistant coaches sitting over there on the bucket, so she wasn't able to get out of the way in time. So she shakes it off and says, the iPad caught it, I think. So
the girls in the dugout got really, really quiet when they saw their coach get hit.
Dumps that right over Addie Burns' head into right field for a base hit, and now the Tigers have grabbed a 2-0 lead here early in the contest.
Number 22, Allie Wickland.
So the Carthage Tigers have come out, put the ball in play, and have quickly grabbed a 2-0 lead. Allie Wickland, the catcher, she'll bat from the left side. Nieberg's first pitch, fouled off in the netting, but the bat got away from Wickland, and Kylan Stonebreaker in the on-deck circle dodged that just a little bit and hands it back to her. 2-0. I'm sorry. The next pitch is a called strike, and now the count's no balls and 2 strikes. So 0-2 here on Wickland. 2 outs. Tigers still with a runner over at first. Nieberg delivers, and spoiled foul by Wickland, and the count will remain no balls and 2 strikes. Allie wears number 22. And would pass that one back, touched by Nieberg, but it ricochets to Abby Sargent, who picks it up and fires it across to first to bring the inning to an end. But the Tigers come up with 2 after half an inning. They have 2 runs. Cardinals coming to bat. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
And back here at Webb City as your Lady Cardinals get their first at-bats here against the Carthage Tigers. The lineup for the Cardinals will have Liz Rooms leading off. Abby Sargent and Addie Brown will be 1, 2, 3 here in the lineup. Rooms batting .490 on the year. 24 hits, 3 home runs, and 8 doubles as she watches the first pitch go by for ball 1. So the Cardinals hoping to match the Tigers here in the inning, looking to get their leadoff batter aboard as Rooms' next pitch, a swing and a miss, and the count will even out at 1-1. The Tigers got 2 runs in the top half of the inning on 1 hit, 1 error. The 1-1 pitch from the Tiger pitcher Wallace upstairs for ball 2. Addie Wallace is in the circle today for the Carthage Tigers. Wickland behind the plate. Next offering to Rooms also misses upstairs, and now she's ahead in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike. Around the infield for the Tigers, Calhoun, Brust, Youngblood, and Bayless. In the outfield, it's Willis, Youngblood, and Stark. The 3-1 pitch to Rooms, right back up the middle for a base hit. She shot that right past the pitcher, and the center fielder Youngblood comes up with it and gets it back in. And Rooms finds herself down there at first base with a leadoff single. So a nice piece hitting there by Rooms to get this started. Abby Sargent, the Cardinal shortstop, will step in there next. A .488 hitter on the season. 21 hits, 2 doubles, and a triple. That pitch all the way back to this netting as Rooms now takes off and pulls into second. So 1-0 the count on Abby Sargent with a runner now in scoring position. So we'll see if that wild pitch will do for us what it did for the Tigers. Abby tries to bunt, but bunts foul. And the count will even out at 1-1. A few clouds in the sky, sun shining brightly. Pleasant late September day. Temperatures just below 80 degrees. Next pitch from Wallace is upstairs. Counts 2 balls and 1 strike as home plate umpire Tim Doss gives the indication that it's just a little high. Dan Rogers, the field umpire. Abby Sargent lifts this one up on the infield. Second baseman Youngblood says she'll take it and catches it right in the middle of the pitcher circle for out number 1. 1 out here in the bottom half of the first as Addie Brown, the Cardinal left fielder, will now step into the batter's box. Room still out there at second. And Addie will watch the first pitch go by for strike 1. Oh and 1 the count. Wallace delivers. And that pitch above the letters for ball 1. A varsity soccer match taking place just off the right field corner on what would be the practice field here at Webb City, as there's a junior high game being played on the football field behind us. Addie Brown flies out to right field. Stark pulls that in, and Rooms will have to hold up at second. So Addie Brown out on a fly ball to left.
Number 99, Carson
Carson Cahoon will bat cleanup day as a designated player. She's in there now trying to drive in rooms from second with a 2-out single. And first pitch swinging, she flies that out to Youngblood in center, who comes in 3 or 4 steps and puts it away. And that'll put it into the Cardinals' first inning. So after 1 complete, it's Carthage 2, Webb City nothing. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Proudly supporting the Cardinals is Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. BDR provides payroll, bookkeeping, and bill payment services for churches and small businesses. Baker Davis Roderick is located at 920 East 15th Street in Joplin. For more information, 417-782-0829 or online at www.bdrcpas.com. Well, the Tigers used a leadoff walk, an error, and a wild pitch, and 1 single base hit to score 2 runs in the top half of the first and lead 2-0 here as we move to inning number 2. Designated player Kylan Stonebreaker due up next for the Tigers, to be followed by Addie Wallace and Stark will be batting number 9 for the Tigers. Nieberg. First pitch swinging was Stonebreaker, lines a single into right field. McFarland comes up quickly and tries to get her at first, but hustling down the line was Stonebreaker.
Addie Wallace. Well, kind of a bad miscommunication between Burns and Hall. Hall thought Burns was going to get it. Burns thought Hall was going to get it, and it went right in between them.
Addie Wallace, the Tiger pitcher, shows bunt and bunts it foul. Set the Cardinal defense here for you. Alex Macherino down there at third. Abby Sargent at short. Lily Hall at second. Addie Burns at first base. In the outfield, Addie Brown, Chasney Brown, and Rylan McFarland. Liz Rooms behind the plate. Nieberg and the 0-1 pitch, fisted foul. Almost into the Carthage dugout once again. So I'm not sure that coach going to be one sitting on that bucket all day long if they keep rifling shots down at her. Luckily, that one was a little softer off the bat. 0-2 the count. Nieberg to Wallace. Popped up on the infield, coming over is Addie Burns right in front of the net, and she'll pull that in for the first out. So fouling out was Wallace. There's 1 out now here in the Tiger second inning. Up to the plate here is Stark. Emmy Stark. First pitch swinging, and swinging through that pitch from Nieberg for strike 1. Emmy, the number 9 hitter in the lineup for the Tigers. Fouls this one straight back in the netting, and now Nieberg ahead. No balls and 2 strikes. Willis waits on deck. The pitch to Stark, and now she asks for time and steps out. And she swings to that next offering from Nieberg, comes up empty, and is a strikeout victim for out number 2 here in the top of the second. Avon Willis back to the plate, walked and scored in the top half of the first inning. Once again, first pitch she sees from Nieberg outside for ball 1. Stonebreaker still on down there at first. 2 outs now in the inning. A slap swinging bunt off the bat of Willis, and the count evens out at 1 ball and 1 strike. Willis from the left side, the typical run-up slap hitter, as she starts moving forward as a pitch comes to her. And the 1-1 pitch, once again, slapped foul into the netting on the left side. Now Nieberg ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Delivers the next offering, and missing outside, and the count evens out at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Tigers with a runner on first. Nieberg delivers, and they say she didn't go. She checked her swing. The count's now full. 3-2 the count here on Willis. Nieberg, and the 3-2 pitch. Spoiled foul down the left side by Willis. And we'll try this once again. A nice crowd settling in here at the ballpark. If you have a chance to stop by on your way home, I encourage you to do so. As Willis with a late timeout called, granted by home plate umpire Doss. And Nieberg steps outside the circle and readjusts her mask. And is now ready once again. The 3-2 pitch. Bounced right back up the middle, past the diving Abby Sargent into center field. And Willis will be on with a 2-out single as Stonebreaker will move up to second. The Tigers now have 2 on with 2 outs, and Ashlyn Brust, the Tiger shortstop, coming back up to the plate. Reached on an error her first time up. So I'm not sure what we're doing. It looks like we're going to have a pinch runner here for Stonebreaker as number 17, which that would be Campbell Kite, coming in to run out there at second base. So Kite in running for Stonebreaker. The first pitch to Ashlyn Brust is flied down the right field line and out of play into the grass for strike 1. Tigers being aggressive, swinging early in the count. Nieberg with the 0-1 pitch to Brust. Down low for ball 1. One and one the count with 2 outs here in the top half of the second inning. Nieberg delivers, and that pitch is going to be popped up on the infield. Abby Sargent says she's got it, and she'll pull it in for out number 3. So the Tigers threaten just for a moment, but they're put away by Nieberg after an inning and a half. It's Carthage 2, Webb City nothing. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, Now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
3, 2.
Back here at Webb City, where your Lady Cardinals trail the Lady Tigers 2-0. Kylie Sargent, as has been the case this year, will step in and bat for Riley McFarland. Kylie batting just under 100, 2 hits so far this year. And the first pitch she sees misses down low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Missing down low, over but low, and the count's 2-0. Wallace spins the ball waiting, and now delivers to Kylie Sargent. Kylie taking there, now the count's 3-0. I would imagine she will take another pitch here, as she's found herself ahead 3-0 here, leading off the bottom half of the second inning. Wallace will make her stay one more pitch as she puts one right down the middle of the plate for strike 1. And now the 3-1 pitch from Wallace. Kylie Sargent belts that. It's going deep. It's out of here over the left center field wall. And Kylie Sargent with a solo home run has cut the Tiger lead in half, and now Lady Cardinals trail 2-1 here in the bottom half of the inning. So Kylie got her arms extended and drove that ball out of here as her teammates greet her at home plate.
Number 28, Olivia Nieberg.
Olivia Nieberg left at home plate with a bat in her hand, as she will be up next as everybody continues to congratulate Kylie on the home run. So now it's 2-1 in favor of the Carthage Tigers. Olivia Nieberg awaits the first offering from Wallace, and she's going to pop that up just outside third base and in foul territory. The shortstop Brust makes a running catch for out number 1.
Now batting number 12, Alex Macherino.
Alex Macherino will be next. One out here in the bottom half of the second inning. Macherino, a 271 average. Watches the first pitch for a strike. 13 hits on the year. 4 of them have been doubles. 2 of them are home runs. Driven right back up the middle into center field for a base hit, as the Lady Cardinals are getting some decent swings here on Wallace. Chasney Brown
Number 0, Chasney
will
Brown.
bat next. Alex Macherino now down there at first. First pitch to Chasney is driven into left center. The center fielder and left fielder run into each other and about a step in front of the wall. That would be Youngblood, pulls it in for out number 2. So Chasney Brown gave it a ride. Comes up just short. Addie Burns, batting number 9 today for the Lady Cardinals, will get her chance now with 2 outs and a runner on. First pitch over the outer half for strike 1. Addie Burns, only 6 at-bats so far this year. Watches the next pitch sail outside, and the count evens out at 1 ball and 1 strike. Macherino down there at first. The 1-1 pitch to Addie Burns. Upstairs for ball 2. Liz Rooms waits on deck, singled her first plate appearance. And the 2-1 pitch to Addie Burns. Outside for ball 3. Addie can be selective here, count in her favor. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Wallace delivers. Addie pops it up over by the Cardinal dugout and just in front of the net. Calhoun able to bring that in for the final out. So after Cardinals get 1 back, after 2 complete, it's Carthage 2, your Webb City Cardinals 1. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Pam Drake at Roderick Insurance Agency is proud to support the Webb City Cardinals. Roderick Insurance Agency has served the area since 1945 and is located at 108 North Main in Webb City, offering insurance plans including auto, home, business, and more from a variety of companies. For more information, 417-673-1242 or online at roderickinsuranceagency.com. And you can download the KNEO iPhone and Android phone app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club. To the top half of the 3rd inning, Jenna Calhoun to the plate for the Tigers. First pitch swinging, fouls it into the net for strike 1. Popped out to the pitcher, her first time up. As she attempted a sacrifice bunt. The 0-1 pitch, spoiled foul once again. No balls and 2 strikes. Late on those 2 swings against Nieberg. Tigers 2 runs on 3 hits. As the next pitch for Nieberg sails high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carthage 2 runs on 3 hits. The Cardinals 1 run on 3 hits. The 1-2 pitch from Nieberg upstairs. 2-2 the count. Sponsors today include Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Burpo Family Chiropractic, Arvest Wealth Management, and Snodgrass Collision Center. The 2-2 offering. Missing upstairs once again is Nieberg, and the count to Calhoun. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Defense on the right side, shielding their eyes from the sun as Calhoun swings through that pitch and becomes strikeout victim number 2 on the afternoon for Nieberg. Lexa Youngblood comes to the plate, grounded out to second, but got herself an RBI in the 1st inning. Nieberg starts her off, and she lines that right back up the middle for a base hit. So Lexa Youngblood with a 1-out single. Lottie Youngblood now at the plate. So Youngblood follows Youngblood. Lottie will await the first pitch from Nieberg. And that'll be a strike, says Home plate umpire Tim Doss. Nieberg. The 0-1 pitch down low. Nice stop there by Rooms. The count 1 ball, 1 strike. Lottie, a junior. Her sister Lexa, a senior. Tapped right back to the pitcher at the first base line. At her throw, down to first base, hits Youngblood in the back, and everybody is going to be safe.
Number 22, Allie Wickland.
Allie Wickland will now be up there as Carthage now has 2 on once again here with only 1 out. First pitch misses for ball 1. Wickland on the left side. Taps this out to Abby Sargent at short. She goes a short way to third and gets the lead runner, Lexa Youngblood. So now there's 2 outs.
Number 35, Kylan Stonebreaker.
In the Tiger third inning. Kylan Stonebreaker, the designated player, up next. She singled her first at bat. First pitch to her gets past Rooms, and Tigers will move up 60 feet. So now they'll have to, now they're going to have a courtesy runner here for Wickland. That will be number 1, and that is Elizabeth Willis, now in running for Wickland. Next pitch to Stonebreaker is fouled off. Tigers now with runners at second and third with 2 outs. Another foul into the net, and they count 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch is going to be popped out to just behind Addie Burns, but Lily Hall pulls it in for out number 3. So the Tigers threatened but are turned away after 2.5. It's Carthage 2, Webb City 1. You're listening to KNEO on the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Every Sunday from 4 p.m. to close, it's Student Night at Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin. Students of any age can bring in your valid student ID and receive 25% off your grill meal. At Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill, you can always enjoy a vast selection of fresh vegetables, plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Hoo-Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Hoo-Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin. More information online at hoohot.com.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Snodgrass Collision Center is honored to serve the area and support our local schools. Located at 1604 East 4th Street in Joplin, specializes in complete body and frame repair, 4-wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. Snodgrass Collision Center, 781-7774, proud to support the Webb City Cardinals in this afternoon's ball game. And back to the top of the lineup here for the Lady Cardinals as they bat here in the bottom of the third. Liz Rooms singled her first time up. And the first pitch she sees this time from Wallace. She drives into left field, but back a few steps is Willis, and she'll pull that in for out number 1. So aggressive by Rooms, swinging at the first pitch.
Number 8, Abby Sargent.
Flies out Abby Sargent, who popped out to the second baseman her first time up. now up there at the plate. Watches the first pitch up and away for ball one. Abby from the left side waits. This time she drives it out into right center. The right fielder coming on makes a nice running, diving catch out there was Emmy Stark. And Abby Sargent's bid for extra bases comes up short as Stark is able to run that down.
Number 88.
Addie Brown flied out to right. Her first time up now steps up to the plate. So quickly 2 out here for the Lady Cardinals. A strike to Addie Brown. As she's caught looking. No balls, 1 strike. Wallace delivers the next pitch. And driven just foul outside of third base. Addie Brown now down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 the count. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the third inning. Skipping the next offering up there is Wallace. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caught a little bit of the catcher there. She stopped that, so they give her just a moment to catch her breath, and she nods her head and says she thinks she's all right. Tim Doss says, let's play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here. Addie Brown awaits the pitch and turns foul on that down towards the Cardinal dugout. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes as Calhoun gets the ball back in to the pitcher. Wallace and the 1-2 pitch, breaking pitch that Addie Brown swings through and misses, and that'll bring the third inning to a close after 3 complete. It's Carthage 2, Webb City 1. You're listening to KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Proudly supporting the Cardinals is Mark Griniger & Sons Heating and Air Conditioning. Offering heat and air service and installation. Mark Griniger & Sons Heating and Air Conditioning, 417-825-3161. To the top of the 4th inning. And pitcher Addie Wallace for the Tigers at the plate. She fouled out to the first baseman in her only at bat. First pitch swinging a line drive right back to Nieberg for out number 1. So a soft liner off the bat of Wallace is out number 1.
Number 5, Emmy Stark.
Emmy Stark now to the plate. Strikeout victim her first time up. Nieberg delivers and fouled at the plate by Stark, and the count's no balls and 1 strike. Sponsors today include Missouri Southern State University, Webb City Booster Club, and Dairy Queen of Webb City. Fouled once again by Stark. The count's no balls and 2 strikes. Other sponsors include Express RX and Webb City Body and Soul Transformation, Nick Meyer CPA, Crowder College. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, gets away behind catcher LaRooms. She picks it up and not going to be in time as Stark will be on down there at first as she strikes out, but is on base from a wild pitch. That gets the Tigers back to the top of the lineup as Avon Willis runs up on the first pitch and takes it for ball one. So that was strikeout number 3 for Nieberg. Slapped foul off the bat of Willis, and the count's 1 ball and 1 strike. Early here in the 4th inning. Breeze is picking up a little bit as the game goes on. Slapped foul by Willis. The count's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sun's now kind of gone behind a cloud, so, and now as I say that, it starts to reappear. Willis asks for time. Nieberg steps to the back part of the circle, and now she's back up and ready to go. And the 1-2 pitch. Willis taps it out to Abby Sargent short. Short way to second, and in time there to get Stark as a lead run, but that's all they're able to get as Lily Hall wisely held onto that. And there's now 2 outs for Ashlyn Brust for the Lady Tigers. The first pitch missing inside for ball 1. Willis 0 for 1 with a run scored. I'm sorry, that's Brust as she takes the next pitch for a strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. So Brust is 0 for 1 with a run scored. Reached base on air in the 1st inning. Off her hands foul down to the Tiger coach in the 3rd base box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count on Brust. Missing inside. Off with the pitch was Willis, and she'll steal second. Count 2 balls and 2 strikes on Brust, but Willis now down there at second base with 2 outs. Nieberg's 2-2 pitch to Brust is fouled back into the netting, and the count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here for the Lady Tigers in the top half of the 4th. Next offering lifted foul and back over the bleachers here. Sounds like there must have been a nice catch up here behind us as the crowd reacts. Nonetheless, the count still remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brust waits, Nieberg delivers. Over but low, and the count runs full. Three balls, 2 strikes. Nieberg delivers and popped foul this time over the first base dugout. Brust takes a few practice swings. Nieberg with a new softball and delivers and missing inside, and that is ball 4.
Number 6,
Jenna Calhoun, the Tiger third baseman, 0 for 2 on the day. Now steps in there. Popped out to the pitcher, struck out swinging. First pitch swinging, fouls it over the net, back in the crowd here on the first base side. they wait for one of those softballs to come back in. Neighborg has one now. And back into the batter's box is Calhoun. Neighborg delivers. Missing inside. And the count evens out at 1 ball, 1 strike. Sponsors today include Reeves Tire and Automotive, Papa John's Pizza of Webb City, Who Hot Mongolian Grill, and Price Family Insurance and Financial Services. The 1-1 pitch, bowed in the net. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just about reached the halfway mark of the game. Driven into right field for a base hit. McFarland up with it quickly, throws towards home. And the Lady Tigers are going to come up with another run as Calhoun will advance to second on the throw. And the Lady Tigers have extended their lead to 3-1.
Now batting number 25, Lexa Youngblood.
A 3-1 game now. As the Lady Tigers have found a way to scratch a run here. Shauna Friend will walk out and have a quick word with her pitcher, Neighborg. That'll give us a chance to tell you that supporting Webb City Cardinal Athletics is Webb City Florist and Greenhouse. They offer flower bouquets for all occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, and funerals. Find out more about Webb City Florist and Greenhouse at 417-673-3780. As the meeting inside the circle breaks up. Lexa Youngblood is due up for Carthage. A reminder that come out early to the football game tomorrow night as homecoming festivities will get underway at about 6:30. The parade and bonfire held last night. As Neighborg's first offering to Youngblood upstairs for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is popped up on the infield. Lily Hall. Well, Addie Burns says she'll take it and pulls it in right on the foul line for out number 3. But the Tigers are able to dent the scoreboard one more time. They lead this one over the Lady Cardinals 3-1. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Honored to serve the area and support our local schools located at 1604 East 4th Street in Joplin. Specializes in complete body and frame repair, 4-wheel alignment, and paintless dent repair. Snodgrass Collision Center, 781-7774. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals in this afternoon's ball game. And here's Will Hedrick with the bottom half of the 4th inning.
Well, thank you, Tim. Carson Cahoon will step up to lead it off for the Cardinals as they trail 3-1. First pitch is outside for a ball. Cahoon is no longer rocking that red bat as me and Tim were just talking about earlier. She's got the all-white Easton bat as the 1-0 pitch is going to be lifted into right field, and it will be hauled in by the right fielder Stark for out number 1. And now stepping up for the Cardinals is number 11, Kylie Sargent, who had a solo home run in the second inning, the one and only run for the Cardinals. We'll see if she can duplicate some of that piece of hitting and either hit another one or get on base On deck is Olivia Nieberg.
2 runs for Carthage in the top of the first, 1 run in the fourth. The Cardinals, as Will mentioned, their only run in the bottom of the second inning.
And she will step in for the pitch, which is going to come in low for ball 1. The Cardinals today, all white jerseys with red socks. Carthage, all blue jerseys with white socks. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be outside for ball 2.
Wallace may be pitching her a little
bit more carefully.
More carefully this time.
The 2-0 outside again for ball 3. You expect she'll probably take another pitch.
I would say down 3-1. Yeah, down 3-1. You need a base runner somehow.
And it'll be outside for ball 4. So she walks on 4 pitches, all outside pitches. And that'll bring up Olivia Nieberg.
What that does, though, is that does bring the tying run to the plate, as one swing from Nieberg could tie it up.
Well, you know what they say, Tim. One swing of the bat could change the world. Just kidding. Nobody says that, but but I do. The first pitch is going to be low for ball 1.
Shauna, Coach Friend calls out a series of numbers there. They take a look at the wristbands.
The pitch will be drilled into left field for a base hit. So the Cardinals have a little bit of life here with runners on
12,
first and second with only 1 out. And Alex Maturino will get some words of encouragement from Shauna Friend as she's looks like she'll probably pinch run for.
No, I think just a courtesy run.
Just a courtesy run. Mind explaining what the difference is? I'm not exactly sure.
Well, you can run any time for the pitcher, and it doesn't cost you anything.
Oh,
so
I see.
That's just a courtesy. It's supposed to get them and the catcher off the field and give them a chance to rest before they go back out. Especially the catcher gives her a chance to get her shin guards on and do those things before she has to come off the base and go right behind. So it's a way to speed the game up a little bit.
There you go. Learn something new every day, and the Carthage coach will come out, have a word with her pitcher and her infield.
That pinch runner, or the courtesy runner, is Noah Shoemake. Sponsors today include the Big Nickel Pro Lube Maintenance Center, Madison Pet Clinic, Roderick Insurance Agency, Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. And you can download the KNEO iPhone and Android phone app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club.
So the Tigers break their huddle, and Kylie Sargent will head back to second base, and Shoemake will head to first.
Maturino singled right back up the middle her first time up.
So here's the first pitch down the middle for strike 1. So 1 runner in scoring position. If you get a good enough hit, she can score. And Shoemake over at first, she's got some speed. If you hit it really good, she might be able to score as well. The second pitch is going to be grounded in the dirt for ball 1. Here's Wallace. She spins the ball, and the pitch is going to be inside for ball 2. Wallace has done a fairly nice job so far, given up 4 hits, only 1 run. That was the home run by Sargent earlier in the evening. This will be grounded to the third baseman. She'll step on third, throw across to first, not in time. And that will be the second out of the inning for the Cardinals. And now number 0, Chasney Brown, will step up to try and knock in a run.
Hit the ball hard her first time up.
Or at least get on base First pitch is going to be drilled into center field. That'll get down. Shoemake is screaming in for home. She'll score easily. And there's an RBI single from Chasney Brown.
Cardinals still with runners at the corners here.
15, Addie Burns.
And now Addie Burns is going to step up, the first baseman. With 2 outs, runners on the corners. Liz Rooms is on deck.
Cardinals claw back to within 1. Now just trail 3-2.
First pitch is low for ball 1. And the ball
Burns.
on the return back to the pitcher, dropped by Wallace, but no runners advanced.
Burns fouled out her first time up.
Here's the 1-0. Inside for ball 2. Coach Shauna Friend walks in, barking out numbers to her runners and her batter Burns. And the 2-0 inside again for ball 3. And the Cardinal bench is coming to life. So the 3-0, you imagine she might take this one, but you never know. And she does, down the middle for strike 1. So a 3-1, a hitter's count here.
She took 1. I don't know that she'll take 2.
You might see her swinging on this pitch. The pitch, it is, and it'll be popped up into left center field, hauled in by the center fielder Youngblood, and that will retire the inning for the Cardinals, but not before they scored 1. We'll be right back after a 60-second break. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Webb City, open daily from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Proud to support the Webb City Cardinals.
And back here in Webb City, as we move to the top half of the 5th inning, the Cardinals now trail 3-2 to the Carthage Tigers, as Carson Cahoon will move out to right field. Nieberg back on the mound. And the top of the, Lottie Youngblood, the 5th hitter in the lineup for the Tigers, due up next. Lottie is 1 for 2 with an RBI. She singled to right and reached on an error. I believe we're just making sure we have all the substitutions correct in the book here for everybody. So now we're set. Sponsors today include Missouri Southern State University, Webb City Booster Club, Dairy Queen of Webb City. The first pitch from Nieberg to Lottie Youngblood. Over but low for ball 1. Express RX and Webb City Body and Soul Transformation, Nick Meyer CPA, and Crowder College also sponsoring today's broadcast. That pitch, a called strike. Count evens out at 1 ball, 1 strike. The Tigers get 2 in the first, 1 in the 4th. The Cardinals One in the second, one in the fourth. 3-2 here in the top half of the fifth inning. Missing inside with the next offering, and counts 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch catching the inner half and evening out the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of young blood. Wickland and Stonebreaker would be next. Off the hands, bounced out to the third base, Matrino. Strong throw across to Burns for out number 1.
Number 22,
Matrino with a
Wickland.
play to her left, able to flag it down and make a good throw. Allie Wickland. 0 for 2 on the day. Bats with 1 out. Nieberg has that next pitch shot right back at her into center field, and that Wickland is on board with a 1-out single. That pitch came back faster than it went up there.
Number 35, Kylan Stonebreaker.
And now we'll have a courtesy runner here for Wickland. Elizabeth Willis will run for the catcher. Stonebreaker, 1 for 2 on the day. Single to right, popped out to second. First pitch swinging, fouls it back into the net for strike 1. Oh and 1 the count as we bat here in the top half of the fifth inning. Just past the 6 o'clock hour. Pitch over but low, and Willis takes off for second, and she beats the throw down there, and now the Tigers have a runner in scoring position on a stolen base by the courtesy runner, Willis. 1-1 the count on Stonebreaker. The pitch grounded just down to Addie Burns. She steps on the bag, and Willis moves over to third, but that's as far as she's going to get, and there's now 2 outs
Number 28,
for the Tigers. Nice
Addie
backhanded play there by Burns on a sharp 1-hopper. Addie Wallace, the Tiger pitcher, in there next. And she's going to slice that into right field. A nice play there on the line by Cahoon. Keeps it from extra bases, but the Tigers have found a way to get that run back and now lead 4-2.
now batting number 5, Emmy Stark.
Emmy Stark into the game as Shauna Friend will go out and have a quick word with Nieberg. As they will make a pitching change here. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Cure those school night blues and save money at the same time. That's right! Bring the whole family to Who Hot Mongolian Grill in Joplin every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to close, and kids 10 and under eat free with a purchase of an adult grill meal. Enjoy all you can eat on a selection of fresh vegetables plus meats that are grilled perfectly right in front of your eyes with your choice of Who Hot's mouth-watering signature sauces. Who Hot Mongolian Grill, 1804 South Rangeline Road in Joplin.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Come up with a 2-out run here in the top half of the fifth inning, which necessitates a pitching change as Nieberg and Burns will swap places. Burns now pitching, Nieberg at first, and Emmy Stark, first pitch swinging for strike one from Addie Burns. Addie peers in and will deliver the 0-1 pitch. Upstairs, the count evens out at 1 ball and 1 strike. Lady Tigers have plated one here in the top of the 5th, extended their lead to 4-2. Amy Stark lines it down to Macherino for out number 3. So the top of the 5th will come to a close, but the Tigers get one. After 4.5, they lead the Lady Cardinals 4-2. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
The Webb City Booster Club is proud to support Webb City student athletes. The Booster Club works with parents, community volunteers, and businesses to enrich the experience of Webb City High School athletics. They would like to encourage anyone interested in making an impact on our student athletes to consider joining the Booster Club. If you are an individual, family, or business and would like more information on joining the Boosters, you can stop by the Booster trailer that is at all Cardinal home games, or you can find them on Facebook at Webb City Athletic Booster Club. Webb City Booster Club wishes all their athletes an amazing year. Go Cards!
Cardinals. Roderick Insurance Agency has served the area since 1945, located at 108 North Main in Webb City, offering insurance plans including auto, home, business, and more from a variety of companies. For more information, 417-673-1242 or online at roderickinsuranceagency.com. As Liz Rooms leads off, takes the first pitch for a strike. Lady Cardinals trail by 2 here as they bat in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Rooms watches the next pitch sail outside, and the count evens out at 1-1. Rooms on the day. 1 for 2, singled leading off the game for the Cardinals and flied to left in the 3rd. The 1-1 pitch is tapped down to the third baseman. Up with it is Calhoun, and over to Bayless in time, and Rooms is out number 1. Abby Sargent.
Abby Sargent.
0 for 2 on the day. Steps in there. Wallace delivers. Abby takes high for ball 1. 1-0 the count on Sargent. Addie Brown waits on deck. Inside for ball 2. Supporting the Webb City Cardinals athletics is Webb City Florist and Greenhouse. They offer flower bouquets for all occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, and funerals. Find out more at Webb City Florist and Greenhouse at 417-673-3780. The next pitch missing down low, and now Abby Sargent is at the plate with a 3-0 count. Lady Cardinals need a base runner. Abby Sargent looking to be that one. But she'll have to watch one more pitch as she took that first strike, taking all the way, 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 pitch is watched once again, and the count now full as Wallace has battled back to a full count. The 3-2 pitch to Abby Sargent is 2-hopped out to the second baseman, Youngblood, over to Bayless for out number 2. So Wallace able to come back from that 3-0 count and get Abby to ground out.
Number 88.
Addie Brown.
Addie Brown.
Also 0 for 2 today. Flied to right, struck out swinging. Is it there with 2 outs? Fouled off the catcher's mask for strike 1. Bottom half of the 5th inning here in Webb City. Carthage leading 4-2. Off speed, swung on a missed by Addie. And the count's now no balls and 2 strikes. Wallace delivers. Skipping at the plate there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Cardinal left fielder. Wallace delivers, and turning and bouncing it foul down the third base line was Addy. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wallace looking for a 1-2-3 inning, and she'll get it as Addie Brown chased that one up and away, and that's her second strikeout of the day in the 5th inning. Will come to a close after 5 complete. It's Carthage 4, your Webb City Cardinals 2. Back in 60 seconds, just in the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep.
Whoa, that's
helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
Webb City Cardinal fans, did you know there's a local, knowledgeable, friendly pharmacy conveniently located at 101 West Doherty in Webb City? We are Express RX of Webb City. And the best part is we can save you up to 90% on your prescriptions from the big box stores. We make it so easy to switch. Plus, we offer free convenient services such as free delivery, drive-through, and free pill packaging. So come by and make the switch today. And go Cardinals!
Proudly supporting the Cardinals is Baker Davis Roderick CPAs. BDR provides payroll, bookkeeping, and bill payment services for churches and small businesses. Baker Davis Roderick is located at 920 East 15th Street in Joplin. For more information, 417-782-0829 or online at www.bdrcpas.com. To the top of the lineup here and the top of the 6th for the Carthage Tigers, Avon Willis watches the first pitch from Maddie Burns for ball 1. Addie's next pitch is slapped down to the third baseman. Up with Maturino, but not in time as Willis gets down the line in a hurry on that slap swing.
Number 7.
And has herself an infield hit.
That's the effectiveness of that kind of slap hitting. You don't got to necessarily hammer the ball. You just got to get it in play because you're basically already out of the box by the time you hit the ball.
By the time that ball bounced twice, she was 5 steps down the line. And with that, Brust bunts it, and she's going to beat out an infield hit, but now the throw gets away down the right field line, and that will allow Willis to go ahead and move on to third base. So an infield bunt.
Number 6, Jenna Calhoun.
From Brust. Jenna Calhoun now will be up there next. Carthage now threatening with only one, with nobody out here. Flared down the right field line by Calhoun for strike 1. Two on, nobody out here in top half of the 6th. Next pitch missing, and Brust will take second base with no throw. 1-1 the count. But now Carthage, 2 runners in scoring position here with nobody out. The 1-1 pitch will be called a strike. Up at the letters. 1 ball, 2 strike the count. Burns to Calhoun. And that one bounces up there. Nice stop by the catcher Rooms. Keeps the Tigers right where they're at. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the number 3 hitter in the Tiger lineup, who's 1 for 3 on the day. A single to right in the 4th inning. Burns delivers a 2-2 pitch, and chasing it with kind of a half swing was Calhoun, and she's down on strikes. So a big strikeout there by Addie Burns. So there's 1 out here as Lexi Youngblood will come to the plate. 1 for 3 on the day also. She singled in the 3rd inning. Burns right back up the middle to Sargent, over to first for 1 out, but that's going to allow Willis to score from third base, and the Tigers pick up another run and now lead 5-2. So trading it out for a run was the Cardinals, which I'm not sure there's even going to be a play if Abby was able to think about going home, as it wasn't hit all that hard. But nonetheless, the Tigers able to put 1 more on the board. A lot of young blood at the plate. Takes the first pitch for a strike. 1 for 3 also on the day. She singled back in the 1st. High, says the umpire. Count evens out at 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the 5th inning, or 6th inning. Burns fires the 1-1 pitch and fouled right back here at us and over our heads. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Lady Cardinals need 3 runs, have 6 outs to work with. If Burns can put the Tigers to rest right here. Upstairs with that pitch. 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Deuce is wild, Tim.
Deuce is wild. Maybe we'll come in with the old number 2 curveball and we'll get out of this. Off speed, driven out to Abby Sargent on 2 hops, backhand and throw across. A nice dig over there by Nieberg, and the inning will come to a close, but not before the Tigers pick up 1. We head to the bottom of 6th. It's Carthage 5, Webb City 2. You're listening to KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Are there things in your life you wish you could change? I suppose we all have some habit that always seems to come back at the wrong time. It tears us down and leaves us feeling like God is tired of how many times we've failed. The truth is, God never tires of you. He knows everything about you and still sent Jesus to pay the price for your sins. There's no limit on his love or grace. If you want to learn more about that kind of relationship with Jesus, then call 888-NEED-HIM or chat with us at chataboutjesus.com.
Cardinals is Mark Greniger & Sons Heating and Air Conditioning, offering heat and air service and installation. Mark Greniger & Sons Heating and Air Conditioning, 417-825-3161. And let's see if Mr. Hedrick can get a couple of runs for us here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the first pitch by Wallace is going to be fouled back to the screen. It is Cahoon who will lead it off for the Cardinals. The Tigers have 5 runs on 9 hits. They had back-to-back-to-back innings with 1 run. The Cardinals just 2 runs on 5 hits. And there will be a ground ball to the third baseman. And the throw to first, the first baseman, she'll be called out. She was actually off the bag, but she was able to get her foot back on before Cahoon was able to get there.
Kylie Sargent.
Yeah, not the way you teach a first baseman to take that throw. She was pretty much straddling the bag as it came to her, but she was able to stomp on it quickly enough.
And now Kylie Sargent, still the home run that she had in the 2nd inning.
Lady Cardinals have only left 4 on base today.
She will watch the first pitch go by for ball 1. And the pitch is going to be sky high into short right field. It'll be hauled in by the second baseman Youngblood for a quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. So Cardinals only 4 outs remaining in the game. They're down by 3. A big advantage is home field advantage, so they do get to bat last. We saw that on Tuesday, kind of a late rally. They did come up a little bit short. Up next is Nieberg, and she'll pop this one into the screen down the first base line for strike 1.
Nieberg 1 for 2, popped foul to short as the shortstop ran across the line and made the play, and then single to left. So officially 1 for 2 on the day.
Nieberg on her way back home gets some words of encouragement from Coach Harris down at first. And the pitch is going to be grounded this time to the third base line. And she's down early. No balls and 2 strikes. Wallace spins the ball. She gets the sign. And the pitch, it'll be outside. Tried to get her to chase. That'll be ball 1 on Nieberg. So Wallace has done a very nice job so far pitching for the Tigers, as the next pitch is going to be grounded to the third baseman, up and throw, and that'll be the 3rd out on the inning. So the Cardinals weren't able to get anything going there, but still have one more at bat coming. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Do you carry around the weight of a guilty conscience? Did you know you can be free from the guilt of your past? The Bible says that if anyone is in Christ Jesus, he is a new creation. The past is gone, and everything is made new. If you would like to know how you can begin a relationship with Jesus Christ, have your past forgiven, and be free from all the condemnation and guilt, call 888-NEED-HIM or chat with us at chataboutjesus.com.
Jesus said, "Be of good cheer. It is I, be not afraid."
Billy Graham.
And in the troubles and trials and bereavements and heartaches of life, he's there. And when death comes to your family, he's there.
And the Bible teaches that there's a day coming when there won't be any kind of heartache for those who've given their lives to Jesus.
More than 300 times in the New Testament it's mentioned that he's coming back. And what a glorious hope we have that there will be a new heaven and a new earth. Till then, we're to be faithful. We're to be the salt of the earth and the light of the world as believers.
When others see how your faith carries you through the struggles of life, it can help them discover their need for Jesus. We can help you learn more about trusting Jesus at this website. It's findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Find yourself ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Nice off-speed pitch by Burns. And on the 0-2 pitch, rising fastballs fouled away by Wicklund, and the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Carthage Tigers 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They've left 9 on base. Lady Cardinals 2 runs on 5 hits. They've committed 3 errors and have left 4 runners on base. Breaking pitch swung on and missed by Wicklund. Rooms has to come up with it and throw down to first to complete the out. And there's one away here in the top half of the 7th with Kylan Stonebreaker coming to the plate. Stonebreaker 1 for 3 on the day, singled in the 2nd, popped out to 2nd in the 3rd, and grounded out to 1st in the 5th. As off the hands this time, grounded out to Lily Hall. Up with it over to Nieberg for out number 2. So quickly 2 up and 2 down here in the 7th inning for Burns. As Addie Wallace, the Tiger pitcher, will step in there, officially 1 for 3 on the day also. She does have a run batted in. First pitch, flared foul down the right field line and out of play. for strike one. For the Cardinals, they'll have 7, 8, and 9 due up in their turn in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 0-1 pitch, missing down low, and the count's now 1 ball, 1 strike. Lady Cardinals off to the Warrensburg over the weekend for a tournament up there at the University of Central Missouri. As the next pitch from Burns skips in front of the plate, and Wallace, unable to hold up, is called for a strike as she half swung at that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Burns and the 1-2 pitch. Off her hands, fouled in the box as it hit her off the leg, and she'll come back and try it again. After they finish the weekend, next week on Tuesday they'll be at Willard and back home on Thursday with Parkview, and next weekend one more tournament down at Springfield. So a busy couple of weeks here for the Lady Cardinals before postseason play steps in. Off speed and swung on and missed by Wallace, and the top of the 7th comes to an end. So the Lady Cardinals need 3 runs. They have 3 outs to work with. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th. You're listening to KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
As a man was boarding his private plane, he told his friend, "I'm going home." But when the plane landed, it went into a skid and slammed into a tree. He died instantly, but he still made it home. And although it was his home on earth he thought he was headed for, his last words had more meaning than he probably realized. Do you know where you're going when you take your last breath? Jesus has the answers. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM or chat with us live at needhim.org.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic. Once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Sponsors today include Reeves Tire and Automotive, Papa John's Pizza of Webb City, Blue Hot Mongolian Grill, Price Family Insurance, and Financial Services, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Burpo Family Chiropractic, Arvest Wealth Management, Snodgrass Collision Center, and the Lady Cardinals need a 7th inning rally here, and they send up Alex Maturino, and she'll watch the first pitch sail up high for ball 1. Alex, 1 for 2 on the day, single to center her first time up. Bounced in to a fielder's choice, her last at bat. Fouls this off to the right side and out of play. Counts 1 ball and 1 strike. Wallace in the circle has retired the last 7 Cardinal hitters. Maturino looking to change that, and she pops this one up on the infield. Shortstop Brust comes in towards the circle and puts it away for out number 1, and the Cardinals now down to their final 2 outs.
Now batting number 0,
send
Chasney
up
Brown.
Chasney Brown. Chasney drove it to the fence her first at bat, out, and then singled to center in her last at bat. So 1 for 2 with a run batted in. Watches the first pitch go by for strike 1. Cardinals need a couple of base runners any way they can get them. As Chasney watches the next pitch sail above her hands for ball 1. Kind of the same predicament we were in at Republic. Looking for that 1-out rally here to get started. Chasney, a late swing, fouls it straight back. Now she's down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch from Wallace. Missing upstairs, and Chasney's now even with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wallace spins the ball and delivers. Tap down to the third baseman off of her. She picks it up, but she's not going to have a play as Chasney scoots on down the line. So there's maybe the break we need to get started as Chasney will reach on an error by the third baseman, the first error by the Tigers this afternoon. And Addie Burns steps in there. And the first pitch she sees, she's going to line it right past the second baseman out into right field. The right fielder pulls it in right there, and the Cardinals have 2 on, and they'll have the tying run come to the plate. So a hot shot single to right.
Number 23,
Liz Rooms coming to the plate, but first, timeout here by the Tiger coach as she goes out to have a word with her pitcher. Stephanie Ray visiting out there with her troops as the entire infield has gathered around her. And her words of wisdom have been imparted. The Lady Cardinals making a little noise here in the bottom half of the 7th inning, and the top of the lineup coming up there in Liz Rooms. Rooms 1 for 3 on the day, singled her first at bat. First pitch swinging, fouls it straight back. Right on that with her timing, but fouls it straight back as Rooms. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul as Calhoun reached across the line to backhand it, but called foul, and Rooms will come back and get another swing. Now down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. She takes a deep breath. Now steps in, says she's ready. Wallace delivers, and Rooms will watch that sail outside for ball 1. Sargent waits on deck. Addie Brown would be after her. Rooms now back in the batter's box, says she's ready. And the 1-2 pitch is driven out into left center. She got enough. It is gone. That's a 3-run ball game tying home run off the bat of Liz Rooms, and the Cardinals have tied the Tigers here in the bottom half of the 7th inning at 5 each.
Well, how about that, Tim? A pitch right over the plate. There was no hesitation. That ball was out from the moment she hit it. I think everybody in the stands, including Liz, knew it, and now the Cardinals with a tied game and the winning run up to the plate, Abby Sargent.
So we'll see if they can muster this on into a 7th inning win here, as Abby Sargent will watch the first pitch to her. Over but low, ball 1. So Rooms now 2 for 4 on the day. Sargent drills this right past the first baseman down to the right field corner. Stark comes up with it, but Abby doesn't slow down. She's going to be into second with a 1-out double. And now the Lady Cardinals have the winning run in scoring position with still only 1 out.
Number 88,
as Addie Brown will step to the plate. So she whistled that one right past the first baseman.
Boy, did she.
For a double. Oh for 3 is Addie Brown, first pitch swinging, and she will flare that foul down the right field line for strike 1. So back-to-back big hits here from the Lady Cardinals. Rooms with a 3-run home run. Abby Sargent following that up with a double. And now Addie Brown finds herself with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Cardinals now have 5 runs on 8 hits. Next pitch up high, and the count's now 2 balls and 1 strike here. Only one out as the Lady Cardinals bat here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Driven into center field, but right at Youngblood, who pulls it in for out number 2. Cardinals still with an out here to work with. And that will be in the capable hands of Carson Cahoon, looking for her first hit, and what a big one it would be here with 2 outs in the 7th inning. Abby Sargent stationed out there at second base. And the first pitch to Cahoon is a called strike. Wallace's 0-1 pitch to Cahoon. Off the end of the bat, foul. Carson now will have to battle up there. Behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. The next pitch to Cahoon, fouled straight back. Staying alive is Carson.
That's what you got to do. You got to swing at anything close, protect the plate.
Carson's flied out twice and grounded out to third. Steps back in the box and says she's ready. The 0-2 pitch from Wallace. Popped up on the infield. Second baseman Youngblood says she'll take it. She pulls it in, and the 7th inning will come to a close. But we get free softball here as the Lady Cardinals will be able to tie the Lady Tigers. We're all tied at 5. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Jesus said, "Be of good cheer. It is I, be not afraid."
Billy Graham.
And in the troubles and trials and bereavements and heartaches of life, he's there. And when death comes to your family, he's there.
And the Bible teaches that there's a day coming when there won't be any kind of heartache for those who've given their lives to Jesus.
More than 300 times in the New Testament it's mentioned that he's coming back. And what a glorious hope we have that there will be a new heaven and a new earth. Till then, we're to be faithful. We're to be the salt of the earth and the light of the world as believers.
When others see how your faith carries you through the struggles of life, it can help them discover their need for Jesus. We can help you learn more about trusting Jesus at this website. It's findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
1-2 for the Tigers as Addie Burns faces Emmy Stark. First pitch shot foul into the backstop here on the right side for strike 1. Looking down through the schedule here, I believe this is the first extra inning game for the Lady Cardinals this year. Burns delivers the 0-1 pitch to Stark. And spoiled foul back in the net. Counts no balls and 2 strikes. Lady Cardinals came up with 3 big runs, courtesy of a 3-run blast from Liz Rooms to tie this up in the last half inning. And reaching out and lifting this into left center is Stark, and she'll be on with a single as she rounds, but scrambles back into first base as she thought about to, but wisely decided to stay right where she was at.
Number 3, Avon Willis.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Tigers as Avon Willis will step in there. She is 2 for 3 on the day with a walk, has scored 3 times. So we need to find a way to keep her off the bags. Squares to bunt, bunts it foul right back into the catcher rooms for strike 1. As if Coach Ray's playing for a single run as she has Willis squaring to bunt. Willis this time waves the bat waiting. This time runs up and takes the next pitch, and the count's now 1 ball, 1 strike. Willis the slap hitter. Facing Burns. Runs up, taps this out into center field. It's going to fall in front of Chasney Brown, and now the Lady Tigers have 2 on with nobody out with back-to-back singles.
Number 7, Ashlyn Brust.
In the top half of the 8th inning. So just laid the bat out there and tapped it out into center field, but effective by Willis. Ashlyn Brust, 1 for 2 with a walk. Now in there with 2 on and nobody out. Addie Burns fouled at the plate by Brust. No balls and 1 strike. I think you almost have to count on her bunting again. She has showed the ability to bunt in a previous at bat. The 0-1 pitch from Burns, this time swinging away, and she'll foul it out of play on the right side. And now Addie has her down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Be a big out here if Burns can finish Brust off as a strikeout victim. The 0-2 pitch from Burns. Inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lady Tigers now with 11 hits on the day. Burns with the 1-2 pitch. Going to be driven out into right, and that's going to find a gap as it's going to get past Cahoon. She picks it up and fires it back in, and Coach Ray will hold Willis at third, but Stark's able to score, and the Lady Tigers now have grabbed the lead back 6-5.
Number 6, Jenna Calhoun.
So a double off the bat of Brust into right. Plate's 1 here for the Lady Tigers. Jenna Calhoun will now bat. One for 4 on the day, as Coach Friend will come out and have a quick word with Burns. A reminder, you can download the KNEO iPhone and Android phone app at kneo.org. The KNEO iPhone and Android phone apps are sponsored by the Webb City Booster Club. Home plate umpire Tim Doss makes his way out to the circle to take a listen to see if Coach Friend is making a change, and it doesn't appear as if she is. Addie Burns will remain the pitcher. Liz Rooms now retreats back behind home plate. The third baseman for the Tigers, Calhoun, up there now with runners at second and third, and still nobody out here in the top half of the 8th inning. Addie Burns delivers a safety squeeze there by Calhoun, and no play as Willis retreated back to third, and Calhoun on at first.
5, Lexa Youngblood.
With Lexa Youngblood now coming up with bases loaded. Youngblood 1 for 4 with 2 RBI on the day. Watches the first pitch low and in for ball 1. So 4 consecutive hits here to open up the top half of the 8th inning by the Tigers. Missing away. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 the count to Lexa Youngblood. Swinging away and tapping it out to Sargent at short. She's coming home with it and skips the throw to Rooms at the plate, who's not able to hold on to it. And the Tigers end up with another run here on a throwing error by
Lottie Youngblood.
the shortstop. The Lady Tigers taking advantage of an errant throw to put another run on the board. Lottie Youngblood takes the first pitch for a ball that she sees. Right back at the pitcher. This time Burns comes home, and they do get the out at home. A force out of Bruss, so now there's one out in the 8th inning.
22, Allie Wickland.
As that ball was tapped right back to the pitcher. Wickland, the catcher, now batting with one out, and the base is still loaded for the Tigers. The infield still in. As that pitch missing outside by Burns. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch, missing outside for ball 2. Two 2-0 the count to Wickland. Tapped foul for strike 1 off the bat of Wickland. 2 balls and 1 strike. The Tigers have been able to plate 2 here in the top half of the 8th inning. The 2-1 pitch is going to be drilled into the gap in right center, and that may clear the bases as 1 run is in, 2 runs are in, and Coach Ray will hold the runners at second and third as a 2-run double off the bat of Wickland now has pushed the lead to 9-5.
Number 35, Kylan Stonebreaker.
A pinch runner, courtesy runner here for Wickland as Elizabeth Willis will now run. That brings Kylan Stonebreaker to the plate. First pitch to her, down low for ball 1. So just as quickly as Lady Cardinals were able to tie it up, the Lady Tigers now have put 4 up on the board in the 8th inning and lead 9-5. Addie Burns missing upstairs, and the count's 2-0. Two and 0 the count, 1 out. 4 runs in here for the Tigers. Missing again is Burns, and the count's now 3 balls and no strikes. Burns waits, now delivers to Stonebreaker. And that over at the knees for strike 1. 3-1 the count. And missing upstairs and loading the bases once again as Stonebreaker draws a 1-out walk.
28, Addie Wallace.
Addie Wallace steps to the plate. 1 for 4 with an RBI on the afternoon. Struck out swinging her last at bat. Burns fires and spoiled foul by Wallace. The count's no balls and 1 strike. The lights have come on here at the softball field, not taking much effect yet. Burns paid to the inside corner for strike 2. 0-2 the count to Wallace. Emmy Stark, who started all this, waits on deck. A Upstairs. And the count's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cardinal infield still playing in with only 1 out. Burns fires the 1-2 pitch. Skipping at the plate. And Wallace swings over the top of a strikeout victim here for out number 2.
Number 5, Emmy Stark.
So Wallace helped her out there, swinging at something out of the zone. But Emmy Stark, who led all this off with a single, bats for the second time this inning with 2 outs and the bases still loaded of Tigers. Swinging through the first offering from Burns for a strike. Oh, and 1 the count. And Burns delivers. Fouled back by Stark. 0-2 the count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As the Lady Tigers bat here in the top half of the 8th inning. Spoiled foul by Stark, and the count will remain no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 the count as Burns delivers to Stark. Outside. Stark didn't chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Inside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Burns to Stark, and she'll swing and miss and bring the top half of the 8th inning to a close. But Lady Tigers are able to put 4 up on the board. Lady Cardinals with work to do as we head to the bottom of the 8th. You're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinal Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Lady Cardinals bat here in the bottom half of the 8th inning as they trail 9-5. Kylie Sargent leading off with a 1-0 count. And takes the next pitch for a strike. The Lady Cardinals needed 3 in the 7th, found a way to get them. They need 4 here in the 8th, and looking to get a base runner to get that started. On the outer half, and Kylie Sargent now will have to battle with no balls, or 1 ball and a 2-strike count. 1-2. Upstairs. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 for 2 of the home run today is Kylie. And the count runs full. She also has a walk and a run scored off the solo home run she hit back in the 2nd. And she's going to draw a leadoff walk as that pitch misses outside. So Olivia Nieberg now with her chance. 1 for 3 on the day with a single to left back in the 4th. Cardinals still need a couple more base runners, so any way you can get on. First pitch to Nieberg, fouled straight back for a strike. Nine runs on 14 hits for the Tigers, 5 runs on 8 hits for the Cardinals. Nieberg waves in an off-speed pitch and is now down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. On deck is Maturino. The 0-2 pitch to Nieberg. Bouncing at the plate. Nice backhand stop by Wickland. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The next offering from Wallace as she spins the ball. Down and out. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nieberg has now found her way back to even at 2-2. And this time she's going to line this one right back up the middle. One hopper to the center fielder for a base hit. And just like that, the Cardinals have a little life back in them.
Number 12,
Alex
Maturino
will be up next as the Cardinals at this point are just willing to play station to station as they continue to look for more base runners. I think we're going to have a pinch runner here, but we're taking just a moment to get that determined as Coach Friend is having a conversation with the home plate umpire. And I think the conversation is about if all of the courtesy runners never counted once against her as a position player, which I don't believe they did, but we're still talking about it. And it's agreeable that this time Noah Shoemake will be an actual pinch runner for Nieberg. So Shoemake now into run at first base for Nieberg. Maturino, 1 for 3 on the day, single to center in the second. Steps into the batter's box. And first pitch swinging, she's going to launch that into right center, up against the fence. Kylie Sargent's going to score. Noah Shoemake is being held up at third off the double from Maturino. The Cardinals have found one of the 4 they need and now trail 9-6 in the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a nice piece of hitting there by Maturino. She wasted no time in jumping on that first pitch. Chasney Brown to the plate. Runners now second and third with nobody out for the Lady Cardinals. One hopper to the plate for ball 1 from Wallace. Tying run now at the plate in the person of Chasney Brown. She's going to lift this out into right field. The right fielder comes in and pulls it in. And Noah Shoemake's going to try to score on the sacrifice. And she's called safe. A big gamble there by Shoemake pays off as the sacrifice fly off the bat of Chasney Brown gets the Cardinals halfway back as they now trail 9-7. Didn't think that was hit deep enough, but Shoemake put the pressure on to make the play and beat the throw home. Now they just have a single runner, Maturino, down there at third with Addie Burns at the plate. Burns 1 for 3 on the day. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. 9-7 here as the Lady Cardinals bat with one out in the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-0 pitch to Burns. Low, and the count's now 2 balls and no strikes. If Addie Burns can somehow find a way to get on, the top half of the lineup is up next. Liz Rooms moves her way out into the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss by Burns. Counts now 2 balls and 1 strike. Rooms with the big swing in the 7th inning, awaits her turn here in the 8th. Fouled straight back by Burns, and the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's set the stage here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Addie Burns at the plate, Alex Macherino down there at third base. Burns does represent the tying run. The 2-2 pitch. Driven right back up the middle. 2-hopper out to the center fielder, and Macherino will score and bring this back to a 1-run game. Addie Burns standing down there at first base, the tying run, as the Cardinals now have the winning run at the plate. Coach Ray is going to ask for a moment to talk to her pitcher. So the Cardinals just keep finding a way to extend this game, now back to within a 9-8 score. Nine runs on 14 hits for the Lady Tigers. 8 runs on 11 hits as the Lady Cardinals continue to bat in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now home plate umpire Tim Doss wanders into the circle to find out if Coach Ray is going to make a change or stay where she's at. And it looks as if she may be making a change here. So we catch the number here of what we're going to do, as it appears as if number 8, which is Lottie Youngblood, is going to move in from her second base position and take over on the pitcher's mound for the Tigers. So we'll keep it right here as we go through the changes here. Lottie Youngblood now into pitch. And we'll see what they do with Addie Wallace. They've still got... Okay, so it looks as if they have moved number 1, which would be Elizabeth Smith, into right field, with Stark moving in from right field and now playing second base. So we've got everything done here. First pitch to Liz Rooms is a called strike. The 0-1 pitch, skipping at the plate, and the count's now 1 ball and 1 strike. Tapped foul down the third base line. 1 ball and 2 strikes count. Skipping at the plate. On the next pitch, count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right back up the middle by Rooms into center field. Burns is going to turn and head to third, head first slide, and she's in there as Rooms will move up to second on the throw. And the winning run is now standing out there at second base.
Number 8, Abby Sargent.
Abby Sargent now steps to the plate. The first pitch, she'll see, is popped up into left field. The Willis back on it, pulls it in, and they'll hold the runner at third. And now the Cardinals down to their final out.
Number 88, Addie Brown.
Addie Brown with the final attempt here for the Lady Cardinals. Runner still at second and third, 2 outs. First pitch down low for ball 1. Nine to 8 the score. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Lady Cardinals with 2 runners on. Outside for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch from Youngblood. Missing, 3-0. Carson Cahoon waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch from Youngblood is a called strike. Addie Burns down there at third. Liz Rooms out at second. Addie Brown and the 3-1 pitch, and she'll take ball 4.
Number 99.
Base is now loaded. The Lady Cardinals. Although I'm not sure the Lady Tigers mind that too much now as the force is set up at any bag. Carson Cahoon, 0 for 4 on the day. This would be a perfect time for her to come up with a base hit. Missing down low is Youngblood for ball 1. Cahoon, the 1-0 count. Youngblood's pitch right down the middle, and the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Lady Cardinals have got 3 of the 4 they need. The 4th one stands just 60 feet away. The 1-1 pitch. Skipping at the plate, nice stop there by Wickland. And the count now 2 balls and 1 strike. Burns at third, Rooms at second. Addie Brown at first. Cahoon taps this one foul at the plate. And the count's now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, Tim, now you're in protective mode. Protect the plate. Don't go down looking. Anything close, you got to swing at it.
The crowd with full attention. And an off-speed pitch swung on by Cahoon and missed. And that will bring an end to the ball game. A heartbreaker here for the Lady Cardinals as they found a way to make it all the way back in the 7th. Just not quite enough here in the 8th as they fall the Lady Tigers 9-8. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with the postgame show. After this, you're listening to the KNEO and the Webb City Cardinals Sports Network.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
Someone recently joked that anyone with normal blood pressure these days must not be paying attention to the world. We're bombarded with bad news on every side, and there's no relief in sight. Yet there is a way to cope with these high-pressure times. Don't be anxious, the Bible says. Tell God what you need and thank Him for what He has done. Then you'll experience God's peace. To find out how Jesus Christ can give you this peace, call 888-NEED-HIM or go to www.chataboutjesus.com.
So Maggie, just to be clear, this personalized RVest blueprint tells us literally when we can retire with a plan to get there?
Yep. Whoa, that's helpful.
Very helpful.
Retirement planning made easy. RVest Wealth Management. Ready to help.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place.
Welcome to Webb City Cardinals.
Burpo Family Chiropractic is not just a place for adults, but for kids as well. From birth to geriatrics, Dr. Haley Burpo has the skills and knowledge to help patients of any age. Dr. Burpo is committed to taking time with her patients to go above and beyond to find the source of pain. To schedule an appointment, call 417-673-5555. Burpo Family Chiropractic, once a Cardinal, now treating Cardinals. More information in names and numbers.
Papa John's Pizza in Webb City can satisfy your hunger cravings before or after the game. Stop by and pick up one of their specialty pizzas, like the Works, the Meats, or the Barbecue Chicken Bacon. Don't forget to grab a side order of breadsticks or Papa's Wings to top off your order. Papa John's Pizza in Webb City, 417-673-7272, or order online at papajohns.com or through the Papa John's app. Go Cardinals!
Reeves Tire and Automotive knows cars are how you navigate through your busy lives. Professionals will ensure your car is reliable to get you and your family to your destination. We provide competitive pricing and quality work on tires, wheels, oil changes, brakes, suspensions, alignments, and vehicle maintenance, all necessary to ensure your vehicle is ready to go. Family owned and operated for over 39 years, you will receive friendly, honest service, so get rolling with Reeves Tire in Joplin, Webb City, and Carthage.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
The Cool School Shop is a proud supporter of the Webb City Cardinals. Located at 100 South Main Street, Suite A in Webb City, they offer custom screen printing on school sports apparel like t-shirts and hoodies, and offer embroidery services and custom-made jerseys. Open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 to noon. The Cool School Shop in Webb City, 417-673-3720, or online at coolschoolshop.com.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.